how do y'all feel about the way Black men are portrayed in Hollywood? I mean, how do y'all feel about it? Do you have an opinion on it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I got many opinions being in it. To isolate just one, I definitely feel like there is a skewed perception of Black men in film and television in general. Especially when we tell certain stories, where we want to kind of idolize, white saviors in the films to kind of ease the masses. Those are the films that I just despise because I feel like it puts out a perspective to make people feel better about a time where you really shouldn't feel better about this shit. Like you have to face it, you know what I'm saying, and see what it's like. But what I'm seeing lately is, and listen, Hollywood tends to kind of congratulate these kind of films by giving them Oscars and giving them accolades. When we see the movies come out and you see it's supposed to be told through the lens of a person of color, but really it's through the perspective of the white savior. And then you end up leaving there feeling like, I don't know if that was a true representation of what happened or not. And then if you're not somebody who recognizes that, you leave there feeling like, see, I knew it wasn't that bad. Like, remember he did this for him. And, so those are the films I don't like.
Great points, because a lot of the movies that are Black films, they almost always do have a Black savior.
White savior.
White savior, yeah.
So white savior.
Did I say Black? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. It needs to be a Black savior, a white savior. And it's like, I hear a lot of times these movies won't get greenlit unless they have that.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
It can't just be too Black.
That's why it's important.
You know what? I'll say for all of our films like that, we have like Black directors, Black female directors, just people who are trying to honestly tell our story. I think we're in a better time than we were maybe a few years ago. And I only say a few years ago because in the 90s, like you said, we had our movies. We had, just like we had The Wood and Best Man, Boomerang. Like we had all of our funny joints. We had Friday, we had Players Club, we had our hood joints that told our story from the hood. We had Menace to Society. We had our movies. And I think we're getting back to a place where we're becoming unabashedly Black and not afraid anymore to write these films and to produce them, but two, having people in place that can greenlight them, like my boy Charles King over at Macro. I truly appreciate what that man is doing for minority people, like him and his wife. It is amazing work what they do over at Macro, and other places as well. Like A24 is doing really good work, making sure that our movies are getting seen. I really appreciate that we are getting to a place now where it's not the same story being told over and over again, regurgitated. We're getting a chance to kind of see all of the subtle nuances and facets in what Black life actually is.